Education hearing official. What is that?
Call the meeting to order. Public presenters. Michelle, you're on.
Yep.
Good luck.
Well, I'm Michelle Soloff, which you guys know, and I'm just back as the past business. I had suggested hiring practices back at the March school board meeting, and I had a lot of parents asking me, what happened? Have you done anything with that? Have you learned anything? Why don't you speak it in the board meeting? And then I kind of emailed each other a little bit this week and decided we would go this route. I'm just going to reread what I read from March, and hopefully somebody still has a copy. If not, I can give this to Andrea. And it was just 6 points, really. It was one, internal posting needed to be posted a minimum of 10 school days before hiring decisions can be made. A committee of teachers will be involved in the interview process. All serious candidates will prepare for the lesson plan to age group or their clients. The school board must have access to the full credentials of the applicant. Mr. Fox recommends before a vote can be made. All teachers hired may not coach for the first 2 years of their school employment and following Iowa code in the hiring process. I just wanted to reread that. I had a lot of inquiries from parents. The other thing is, I'm going to thank Mr. Hawks. I didn't know if you guys knew this, but he did call me the day after the March school board meeting to apologize about the title of posting. And I appreciate that, and I just wanted you guys to know he was really quick to do that and give me a call. So I did appreciate that. And I guess the last thing I'm going to speak about is just policies and procedures, and I would like to ask the board, I guess I address this to you.
This is not a question and answer session.
No.
Okay.
Nope.
Sorry, I don't want to interrupt you, but we're not going to respond to your questions. So.
No questions. I'm just going to be stating. Here's my thought, and here's what I'm going to share. It's not a question, just maybe something for you guys to think about. There seems to be a conflict of interest, some parents feel. If you have formed friendships with our administration, as we all do, family, dinner, vacations, whatever that may entail, you value those friendships, obviously, but I implore you for ethical reasons to volunteer, really think hard about resigning from your board position. A school board has to work independently of its administration, and you cannot do that if you have very friendly relations with them. And I know I am not probably your favorite person in any here, but what I'm saying is true. Regardless of your feelings for me, take the message to heart, please, even if you don't enjoy this coming from me. But I just don't think you got a conflict of interest there. That was my spiel for tonight for you guys. This afternoon, I had some parents contact me and ask me if I would read a letter. And I read it this afternoon. It basically fits to what I just read. Basically the same concerns I have is what they have in the letter, a little more detail. So I'm going to go ahead and read that. Not personally the author of the letter, but I have read it. So it just says, open letter to the Underwood Board of Education. As taxpayers and parents with children attending Underwood schools, we are concerned about several issues in the school district that have come to light over the last few months. While we appreciate that each of you as members of the school board volunteer your time to serve on the board, we feel that our concerns are not being taken seriously or being investigated thoroughly by the board. Again, I've called Rick Larson on questions. Well, we haven't connected yet. I've emailed Ed. You guys knew it was okay. Had to go back for that. But in particular, here's the concerns that parents have. Number one, a lack of disciplinary action for a criminal violation of Iowa Code 256.27 by not posting the open Title I position as required by law, which we've already talked about. Two, lack of a disciplinary action for unethical behavior and potential criminal violation, Class D felony of Iowa Code 7221 by the interim athletic director by offering to take the high school boys basketball coach out for beers and cigars to obtain his resignation from said position. And the third, district hiring practices specifically overlooking more qualified candidates in favor of those not qualified or misqualified. These issues have been brought to the board's attention several times since March 2016 by multiple people. Yet we feel we have failed to see any substantial action taken by the board and administration regarding these areas of concerns. We are respectfully requesting that the board take the following action within 30 days of the June 13, 2016 regular Issue a reprimand to the district superintendent regarding a violation of code 25627, which is the posting of the Title I position. Issue a reprimand to the former interim athletic director, current elementary principal, regarding the ethical and potentially criminal behavior displayed in email communication to the former high school boys basketball coach. 3, investigating and releasing the former interim athletic director from his 2016-2020 contract. Number 4, modify district practices to ensure that all qualified candidates are receiving an interview in a timely manner. No conflict of interest exists between the board, the administration, or the candidates, and that recommendations laid out by community members are considered prior to the 2016-2017 school year where feasible. Up to this point, we have patiently waited for action to be taken by the board on serious issues. These are not going to go away as time passes. They need to be sufficiently dealt with in a manner that addresses their serious nature and their ongoing negative impact on the district, staff, students, and community. We want to have these issues resolved at the local board level since it is the most efficient and least damaging way to progress. However, if these issues cannot be resolved successfully at the local level, then we are compelled to file a complaint with the Iowa Board of Educational Standards. In our opinion, the level of trust between the community and the board is at an all-time low. The teaching staff is working in an environment of distrust and fear of the administration. Many in the community have little to no confidence in the district's administrative leadership. We feel that the administration needs to improve communication and increase their transparency and accountability to the community. We want to see the district and community working together in a positive direction. Thank you for your time and consideration. Underwood parents for better schools. So I made some copies of the letter that was sent to me. I can leave my stuff on the meeting again. I have one here. That was just a copy of the fire truck. So that's all I have. Again, thanks for hearing me and letting me speak. I appreciate it.
Michelle, there's others that want to read that letter.
Okay, I have a bunch, so
Okay.
I just made a bunch.
Oh, that's
I didn't know.
oh, that's her stuff. Just hold on to that, Patrick.
For chapter code.
Yeah, I don't think we'll be enough.
The meeting is open to the public to observe and listen to the proceedings of the meeting. The term open meeting does not mean the public may join in the board's discussion. Public comments are allowed during public presentation only. Public presenters are requested to keep their presentation for a maximum of 5 minutes. Personal and disarming remarks about staff, students, or any other district personnel are expressly prohibited and may be in violation of Code of Iowa. Please ensure your comments remain focused on programs, policies, not people, or you will be asked to stop the meeting. When it is your turn to present, please state your name for the board minutes. Are there any other board presenters? If not, is there changes to review the agenda?
No changes.
Is there a motion to approve the agenda? Second. Motion made second. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed say nay. Motion carries. Approval of minutes of May 9th. There's a correction that needs to be made on that.
This on the first portion is president acquisition, the president there and
Motion made second. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed say nay. Motion carries. Approve minutes of June 2nd. Motion made second. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye. Opposed say nay. Motion carries. Correspondence.
I've attached a copy of the thank you letter from Carl and Sandy Bird from Vegas Park Hall, in which they note the exemplary behavior of students during this year's prom.
discussion? All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed say nay. Motion carries. Approve secretary's report. Motion made and seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed say nay. Motion carries. Approve activities report. Motion made and seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed say nay. Motion carries. Approve nutrition report. Motion made and seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed say nay. Motion carries. Personnel. Discussion consideration hiring middle school, high school vocal music teacher for the 2016-17 school year.
Mr. McDonough, Mr. Pride, and I recommend board approval of hiring Bryce Hesterman as our middle school, high school vocal music teacher for next year. Mr. Hesterman graduated with distinction from the University of Nebraska-Lincoln this past May. His bachelor's degree is in K-12 vocal and instrumental music. He comes to us very highly recommended by his university professors and a cooperating teacher from his student teaching experience.
Second. Motion made and seconded. Any discussion?
Oh, yeah, that's pretty good.
Three.
Kind of like here. Fresh cut.
Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye. Opposed say nay. Motion carries. Discussion consideration hiring assistant high school boys track coach for 2016-17 school year.
Coach Ritter, Mr. Private, and I recommend board approval of hiring Kyle Moulton for this position. Kyle did a very good job this past spring fulfilling his responsibilities under his single season contract. His work schedule will allow him to coach again next spring, and we believe he'll do a great job.
Second.
Motion made, seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed say nay. Motion carries. Discussion consideration hiring junior high football coach for 2016-17 school year.
Coach McHale said, Mr. Private, and I recommend board approval of hiring Ira Collins for this position. Ira has a good understanding of football and will relate well with players, parents, and other members of the football coaching staff.
Second.
Motion made, seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed say nay. Motion carries. Discussion consideration hiring school cook for 2016-17 school year.
Shannon Control, Mr. Private, and I recommend approval of hiring Barbara Knapp for this position. She's worked in the food service industry for several years and comes to us strongly recommended.
Motion made, seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed say nay. Motion carries. Discussion consideration approving the release of Jennifer Missile from her 2016-17 pre-kindergarten regular education special education contract contingent upon civil replacement being hired.
I've attached a copy of Jennifer's letter requesting being released from her 16-17 contract. She does understand that her release is contingent upon a suitable replacement being hired. Mr. Private, and I do recommend board approval.
So moved.
Motion made, seconded. Upon contingent for civil replacement being hired. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed say nay. Motion carries. Superintendent's report.
Please look over the attached IASB legislative action priorities and be thinking of the 5 that you would identify as your top choices. We'll act on this at the regular July meeting on Monday, July 11th. Also, just an update, last Friday we did have a bus and van inspection, and things did go well with that. The inspector did note 3 things that need to be fixed. There was a turn signal that needed to be repaired, also fogged over passenger window that needs to be replaced, and an anti-lock brake system sensor that needs to be repaired. Other than that, they also look over training that we actuation of buses, and we're all okay there in compliance. And everything's in order too with the commercial driver's license testing for drug and alcohol issues, so everything was okay. And other than that, we've got a special board meeting coming up on Thursday, June 30th. Just a reminder, that's an annual event we do, 7 o'clock in the morning. We will close out this year's fiscal year business and then also do a tour of buildings and opportunities. That's all I have.
Pre-K principal report. Right.
Just a few numbers for you. For pre-kindergarten, that's 34, kindergarten 46, first grade is 53, second grade is 50, third grade is 39, fourth grade is 45, fifth grade is 63 for a total of 330, sixth grade is 52, seventh grade is 72, eighth grade is 63 for a total of 187 for right now until we have registration. And for the athletic director's report, baseball districts tournament will be on July 12th, and the softball regional tournament will be on July 5th week. So, yeah.
Thank you, sir. High school principal report. Mr. McDonough.
All right, just a few numbers also here, preliminary numbers for the high school. Ninth grade will be 68 students, 10th grade will be 75, 11th grade 63, 12th grade 63. And then we've got summer school, Mrs. Gilder's running the summer school program. We've got 7 students partaking in that, 6 high school students who are making up credits. We've got 1 middle school student who is filling in some gaps on that class. So,
Are we okay on walkers this year?
what's that?
Are we okay on walkers this year?
Should be, that's a little less, so we'll be good. And they're in, so.
Thank you, Mr. McDonough.
Yep.
No old business? No. New business. Discussion consideration of approving a participation letter to community school district and the school district administrator arrival beginning administrator mentoring and induction program.
This is a program that needs to be approved annually by the board. This year, we will have a new administrator who will be participating, and then when we're done, you'll have to sign that agreement.
Need a motion to approve? Motion made second. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed say nay. Motion carries. Discussion consideration of calling for bids for a new school van with comparable 7-passenger vehicle. Invoice delivery payment being made on or after July 12th, 2016.
Harold has included relevant information for this. Bids will be due no later than noon on Wednesday, July 6th.
This is an action item. Motion made second. Any discussion?
How much is the specifications this one, right?
Get a fire sale on it. That's it.
That's what we got done.
All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed say nay. Motion carries. Discussion consideration of approving the tire bid for 2016-17 school year.
Harold, Andrea, and I recommend board approval of the tire bid from Pacos Tires for the 16-17 school year.
Motion made second. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed say nay. Motion carries. Discuss consideration designating the nutritional hearing official for 2016-17 school year.
Neil has served in this role during the past year.
I nominate Neil. I second that.
Any discussion?
Not word.
Huh?
Not word.
It's not bad. You get a couple phone calls a year about community, and some of them you can direct right to jail.